Hello everybody, my name is Kieran from Checkpoint, the only gaming channel that sits on a throne made entirely of human finger bones, and today we're going to be talking about the Exo Launchers that are available in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare multiplayer. Now if you don't know, Exo Launchers are kind of like the grenades and your kind of equipment that you can use in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare multiplayer. Now these are just going to be kind of, it replaces the grenades. Instead of just a tactical lethal grenade, you can have an Exo Launcher. Now you can only have one of these in your creator class slot, so it's a decision you need to make. Do I want a stun grenade or a frag grenade or a Centex? Because usually in previous Call of Duties you could have both of them. Over in this one you're going to have just one, or you can use a wild card to make sure you can have two, which will be obviously it'll cost you another point from your pick 13 system, but it may be rewarding for you. So anyway, the first Exo Launcher we're going to be talking about is the frag grenade. Well, we all know what the frag grenade does. It just, it's a grenade and it kills people. And thank you guys for watching. That'll be the video. I'm joking. The next one is called the stun grenade, and we know what stun grenade does. It blinds people, slightly disorientates them, slows them down. They've been in every Call of Duty, and they're pretty much a fan favorite in terms of tactical grenades. The next one is called an explosive drone. Now what an explosive drone does is a proximity triggered drone that tracks enemies and explodes when near them. So it's going to be kind of like your claymore kind of thing. You can set it up in a room that you're camping in, and an enemy that walks past it will die in horrible death, and they'll call you a camper and insult your mum, which won't be very pleasant. Now the next one is called a tracking drone. Now this is a piece of equipment that tracks and highlights enemy players, and I'm guessing this is going to be kind of a motion sensor. It's kind of got a radius kind of thing where it can detect any players who don't have a perk that will protect themselves against it. So any players that will walk into your radius, they will be visible unless they have a perk that will protect you against it. I'm not sure what that perk is called, but there definitely is one. I think it's cold-blooded. The next one is called the Centex grenade, and we all know what Centex does. It's basically a normal grenade that sticks to people. So you can use this to stick it on walls, stick it on buildings, stick it on people if you want, if you live that kind of life, and you'll have a pretty good time of it. So the next one is the EMP grenade. That EMP grenade will disable an enemy equipment and Exo movements. It can be manually detonated as well, so it's a bit different from previous ones. It will disable all your enemy kind of explosive drones and any motion sensors that it'll have, or tracking drones as they're called in this game, and also Exo movement. That's very interesting. So this means if you throw an EMP grenade in a certain area for a limited amount of time, players will not be able to jump and dodge and slash and dive and slam, whatever the movements are, which I'll be going through in another video. It will limit that for a few seconds, which is pretty interesting, to say the least. Next one is called the smoke grenade, and we all know what smoke grenade does. It temporarily creates a smoke screen and can be manually detonated. So like the EMP grenade, you can throw it and then detonate it at any kind of time you want, which is very cool. You can sort of throw an EMP grenade, forget about it, and then once you want it to activate, you can just press the button and your EMP or smoke grenade will activate. Smoke grenades will obviously be very useful when it comes to playing game modes like Capture the Flag, which by the way is returning. I'll be doing a separate video on the returning game modes and all the other game modes in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. The next one is called a spike drone. Now there are quite a few, there are a lot of equipment and Exo launchers in this game. There's actually 10, so we're going to get through them slowly. A spike drone is a lethal thrown drone that returns on command, so it's kind of like a controllable frag grenade. That's how I'm gonna see it like this. It probably looks pretty cool flying around the map like that. Hopefully it won't be too OP. It doesn't look to be. It might be very useful in terms of hardpoint, trying to get enemies out of a hardpoint. And if you ever throw a frag grenade and you think, oh crap, I shouldn't have thrown it there, then it can return to you. So that is always pretty cool. The next one is called a threat grenade. Now, threat grenades temporarily shows enemies through walls, and this is kind of the grenade we all saw in the original Call of Duty Advanced Warfare reveal trailer, where the guy threw the grenade and then everyone appeared in red behind the wall. This is going to be that, again, it's temporarily and can be manually detonated. So obviously it's not going to last very long. To make sure it's not too OP, I'm guessing it's going to be 3 or 4 seconds in length, and there is a perk which can protect you against this. The next one, and the final one, is called the variable grenade. Now, variable grenade can cycle through stun, EMP, threat, and smoke. So it's kind of like all 4 grenades that were mentioned there, but kind of in a less powerful state, which is pretty cool. If you can't really decide for which one you want, then you can use a variable grenade. I'm guessing and assuming that this is not as powerful as just a regular stun, EMP, threat, and smoke, since you can choose between them. However, I think this will be a very interesting grenade to use in MLG and kind of all the esports. If it's not banned, it means that players can use a certain grenade and they can vary which grenade they want in the game that they're playing, which is pretty cool feature. So that's going to round it up for this video. They were all the Exo Launchers in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. I hope you guys enjoyed and that you learned something new. There's quite a lot of these, quite a few grenades and things that you can throw, and they seem to be pretty interesting, so I'm pretty happy for that. It's not like Ghost where kind of all the grenades seem to do exactly the same thing, and so I'm pretty happy for that. And it's all looking very, very good. So thank you guys very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you have not already. Follow us on Twitter at @RealCheckpoint. Leave a comment down below saying what you think about these new Exo Launchers and all the different grenades and equipment that you can have in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare multiplayer. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you again soon.